Hello, friends. Today we're taking a look at my end of the year portfolio. Just an update of what are the ways that my portfolio is structured, what ETFs do I own, what stocks do I own, anything that I have sold or bought in the last 30 days, what are the sectors that I'm holding, what are the sectors that I'm looking to get into. Anyway, we're just going to be looking at everything. For those that are wondering, my portfolio consists of four accounts, two Roth IRAs and two traditional IRAs. Those are where the numbers are coming from. Two of those accounts belong to my wife. Two of them belong to me. And because of that, we are now going to be sharing X specific amounts, but I will be sharing percentages, and we'll be looking also at our biggest gainers and our bigger losers. I am just going to, I love sharing this with you because it's also an accountability for my own investings. If you are new to our channel, this is Money Talks with Martin Reyes, where we talk about how to control our own money through personal finance, and we try to find great companies at a great prices. I hope that you found those either whether it's through YouTube or in different podcasts. I really appreciate your support. I think we have 270 subscribers, which for me is amazing. Thank you very much for all of you guys that have subscribed. If you haven't, this is the chance. Just go down there, subscribe, whether it's in the podcast or YouTube. Just subscribe and you will get notifications of whenever I post new videos. I normally try to post videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. This past week I was on vacation, so that's why I didn't post anything. Also, if you would like to get the sheet that I use for analyzing, you can go to my Buy Me a Coffee website, and then you can get the regular valuation form right there. Or if you want to just to leave me a little support, I will also appreciate that. Leave a comment and subscribe. Okay, that's enough talking about that. I have another disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor. Everything that I show here is just for educational purposes. Do not invest because I invest on these different areas, yada, yada. You understand the whole thing. You assume your own risk, okay? So, with that said, let's jump into my portfolio. My portfolio consists of, as of right now, as of today, actually, today is the December 30th, of almost 57.5% in ETFs and 40.9% stocks. This portfolio started on April 21st of this year. And what I have been able to achieve is probably not as good as the market. I recognize that. ETFs have returned since April 21st, 9.3%, and stocks 8.7%. A lot of these stocks, I was holding a lot of cash because I was waiting for them to get into the prices that I wanted to buy. For those that don't know, I am a value investor. I have no problem waiting for things to fall to the prices that I want to, and I only try to invest in really, really good companies. I don't like to take too many chances, although I do leave a little bit of my portfolio for chances. So if we compare that to the, if I just had put it on the market, on the regular market from April 21st to today, I will have made 15.3%, and I will be very, very happy because that is actually the amount that I look to make every year. My goal is to make above 15% in all of my investments per year. And I know that for some people that they believe that is that's a big number and not achievable, but that's my goal. So I am I underperform, and that's why you should not be necessarily following me. I hope that you get, for me, it's just ideas and my opinion. Okay. When it comes to my ETF portfolio, I made a lot of different changes, and that's something that also hurt me this year because I started with SCHG with JEPI, SCHX, and I had SCHD, which is a very popular ETF with the dividend community. But after thinking about what I wanted to achieve, I want to go more into growth. So these are the 5 ETFs that I invest on. Um, and because of the growing that has happened, that's why they're not in the same numbers. I own SCHG about 22%, SCHX, which is a little more broad market. This one is more growth. This one is a little bit more in the broad market of about 21%. I added QQQ just because I want more aggressive growth. My wife and I were kind of young, and we do need to do some catching up. So I'm taking a little risk. QQQ, it goes up great, but it also goes down. I didn't start buying this until probably 2 months ago. So it's right now 19%. I do want some income. And when I was looking at SCHD, I really like the idea of maybe with JPQ, they mostly have growth companies, and JPQ and JPY produce a lot of their. They produce between 8 to 10% dividend based on doing options, and I like that idea. So what I did is I kind of split that. So I'm trying to have about 20% on each one of them. So that is my ETF portfolio. If you have more questions about this, you would like me to do a video more specifically about my reasoning behind that, just let me know. When it comes to the sectors, my biggest sector, as you can see here, is financials at 27.3. That is partly because I just added Berkshire. Also, I own MasterCard, Visa, T. Rowe Price, and PayPal. So that's 27% there. Then after that, the next one is cyclicals with 18.7%. Cyclicals, I have Movado Group, I have Carriage Services, Olaplex, and I just added Ruger. Ruger is a company that I used to own about a year ago, and I really like them. I just was waiting until they drop more so I could jump in again on them. I really like them because of their no debt. And anyway, if you would like me to do a video on them, just let me know. I did sell Kroger, and ExxonMobil. Part of the reason is because I am trying to move into trying to consolidate a little more of my companies, and I want to start moving into better companies. I thought that by selling those two, going to Ruger and Berkshire was a better improvement on my portfolio. Then after that, we have defensive. In defensive, I still owe Albertsons. I'm waiting for that's more of an arbitrage play. And I have Pepsi and Coca-Cola. Then we have industrials. In industrials, I own ADP, Canadian Pacific, Canadian National, CSX, and MO Incorporated. And I've made videos about some of those. And when it comes to then REITs, I have 2 REITs. I own AHH, which is I don't remember the name, sorry. and then the other one is HIW. I guess I could just Google it really quick. Armada Hofer Properties. They have had a really nice pull up since I bought it. And then we also have Highwood Properties. Is more of an office REIT, and it also has been growing kind of pretty nice. So those are the two that I own there. And then when it comes to healthcare, I own CBS, and when it comes to communications, which is this other side here, I own Disney and Google. So if you want to see all of the percentages that I own in stocks, my biggest holding is Berkshire. I just bought it literally 4 days ago, and I am trying to go, honestly, what I would like to do in 2024 by next year is to go from these 21 stocks to reduce them to 10. I want to get a little more concentrated. And part of the reason is because I noticed that even though I have a lot of growth in a lot of them, some of the other ones are kind of dry. It's just kind of drying stopping the portfolio to grow as fast as I wanted them to be. So I want to be a little more concentrated. So when it comes to my next top holdings is CBS, Highwood, Movado, and Albertsons. And so that you know, these are percentages. As you can see, Google, I have it very slow. I'm waiting for Google to get into the 120s, 130s again to buy it again, to actually fully fund it to probably 5 to 10%. So that's some of the things that are coming up. When it's on my top gainers, Google is my top gainer. I bought it at $89, but I only bought one share. So that is very, very, very amazing, but also small. So I think Google only is a very, very part of my portfolio. I have Olaplex. It's also a very small portion, as you can see over here. It's very small. It's less than 2%. At 47%. Highwood has grown almost 23%. Armada almost 20%, and CBS almost 19%. Top losers, Berkshire, and just like I mentioned, I bought it like 4 days ago. Pepsi Cola, it's at 3 point. Berkshire is the only loser negative that I have, and that's because I just bought it. Pepsi is at 3.6%. Ruger, also I bought it a couple of weeks ago, is at 3.76. Disney is up at 4%, and PayPal almost 5%. Those are my, that's pretty much all my different portfolio. If you have any questions or any comments or anything that you would like me to take a look, just let me know. Thank you very much again for all your support. I hope that this has helped you, giving you some ideas. And just let me know what you think about it. And I'll see you next week.